Rabbi Reuven Vershuvsky's story is one of heroism, courage, faith and resilience in the face of extreme hardship and unrelenting challenges. Hear him describe how he survived behind the Iron Curtain and emerged with his connection to Hashem and His Torah stronger than ever.
My mother-in-law, when she came, she asked right away if she could send me some food, and they said no, you cannot send anything. So she was trying to smuggle in. It was her idea how to smuggle in food, not my idea. She came there next day. She went to guards, gave them some money, and they took a box, carton box with food for me. She did it twice, 2 boxes. In the first parcel, there was some food, and there were 2 cartons of Marlboro. I don't know how she got Marlboro in Russia, because it was something that you can't buy in stores. And I don't smoke. So right away I figured out this is the currency. And I used it. I used those packs of Marlboro to bribe guards to transfer me, to take me to another cell when I need it, or something else. And the second time she sent me a box of food for Pesach. I got matzahs, I got some flesh, meat, I got a bottle with a glass bottle, a bag, little bag with sugar, and little bag with raisins. So I added 2 and 2. I put the raisins and sugar and water in that bottle, put it next to heater, radiator that was under my bed, and in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, in a week, I had wine for Pesach. So I had Seder Pesach in my cell. I had even Morer for Seder. And when I was getting ready, when I was putting my matzah in order and kara wherever I could, I realized my next neighbor, next bunk neighbor, he mentioned that his mother is Jewish. The guy was a serial killer. He killed 4 people. On different occasions, he killed 4 people. And it's night, they're sleeping, and I'm starting my Seder Pesach. And I decide I have to wake him up. So I start waking him up, and he doesn't want to wake up. And I'm afraid he's gonna kill me. He's not gonna get a bigger term. He's already charged with 4 murders. He kills me, he's gonna sit same number of years. He wakes up, I tell him, you mentioned that your mother is Jewish? He says, yes. Okay, tonight is the night of Pesach. You have to wash your hands, eat piece of matzah, and listen to the story, how we came out of Mitzrayim. He washes his hands, he eats a piece of matzah, then he falls asleep. He didn't hear the story of Yetzias Mitzrayim. He falls asleep. He didn't remember that in the morning when he woke up. But at least I felt like I did what I could. I was Mezake, another Jew, a serial killer. I was Mezake him with Seder Pesach. So that was the story. And after Pesach, they shipped me. They sent me back to Lukianovka prison. Till the middle of summer, I was I was there awaiting trial. I was taken to trial from there, and after trial, until they transferred me to the prison camp in outside of Poltava in Bashkova. When I was in a prison cell, I was very depressed, and I was constantly davening to Hashem to let me out, to help me, to save me. But one time I was in the middle of the cell is a big table. The cell is for 30, 40 people. Sometimes they put 50 people in that cell. And there's a big table in the middle, bolted into the floor. And I was standing there at the head of that table, and I was thinking, I was asking Hashem that one day I have a family big enough to sit around the table like this, that all my children should be sitting around the table big like this. And today, when we gather, it's not very often that we could all gather at one table, but when we do, I remember that thought, that feeler that I had when I was looking at the table in a prison cell. And today, Baruch Hashem, with 10 children, Kinayin Oorah, 19 Einiklach, we could fill table bigger than that, Baruch Hashem. After coming to America for a long time, I couldn't find anything about my ancestor from Algopol by the name Pinchas Zvanitsky. The only piece of information I had from my grandmother. Until my friend found a sefer that was written by Pinchas Zvanitsky, the sefer called Pnei Chaim, and we find that this is the Elter Zayde. This is the Goyen that my grandmother was referring to when she said she is a granddaughter of a Goyen. And now we printed, Baruch Hashem, the sefer, and my children learning that sefer, and Pnei Chaim was zoiche to have from Oorah Niklach and from descendants that carry his name. I have a son, Pinchas, I have a grandson, Pinchas, and we very proud to be the continuation. So many times I've been to Jewish families, their apartments. They have a picture on the wall of an ancestor, grandfather, great-grandfather, old person with white beard, with the yarmulke like this, his rebbetzin sitting next to him, and they proudly saying, "This is my grandfather or a great-grandfather." And I look at those people, they have nothing in common. They have no shaychus to Yiddishkeit. And what it's so special that he's your grandfather, and what's your place in Yiddishkeit, in the Jewish world. I think it's very important not only to look at pictures of the grandfathers, but think how they look at you. Are they proud of you being their descendants? And also, even if your matzav looks very bleak. Even if you're looking at the empty prison table, and you know that there is a big chance you're not going to make it alive out of this prison. There are many people, they want to kill you, or you could just not survive it. And still you have betochen that Ribono Shel Olam will save you for a reason, that you should continue on Stellingeweg, a Jewish family, being mekarev other Jews to Yiddishkeit, helping other people to come closer to Ribono Shel Olam. It's always a very, very important thought. What's your connection with your ancestors, and what's the purpose that Hashem saves you in this world and gives you opportunity to live on